You too, what it do, man? It is your boy, Discord Dooley, Twitch.tv Dooley, and I'm back with another video today, man. Yes, Sirski, you heard it. It's not the regular Dooley no more. I'm about to start streaming on Twitch starting Thursday. The first stream is at 6:30 on Thursday, you feel me? We're gonna react to Travis Scott album. If you want to be a part of the stream, we're gonna rate playlists, outfits, all of those different things. Join the Discord, it's in the description. But today, we will be reacting to a video called 3 Horrifying True Lockdown Stories. Now, I don't know what brought me here. Y'all know I don't rock with the scary stuff. But what do you mean horrifying school lockdown stories? Y'all had the school threats or something? Because I be seeing on the news, oh yeah, in Texas, you know, in Indiana, they get active. They got multiple school threats. You know what I'm saying? In where I'm from, because y'all know I'm from Georgia, the scariest lockdown we had was hiding under the table. You know what's even scarier than hiding under the table? The tornado drills. You ever had a tornado drill? Bro, they make you literally put your ass up in the sky like this. They make you put your butt up in the sky like that. Then the teacher tells you if you should lift your butt up or down. My teacher literally told me, lift it up a little bit more. Now he's fixing my arch. I got my own manhood took by my teacher, bro. And it was a guy. I don't like to talk about that, so y'all make sure y'all don't mention that in the comment section. Let's watch the stories. 3, 2, 1. I don't know what it feels like to have a school threat. You know what I'm saying? The most that's ever happened to me was probably a kid going up on his Snapchat saying, don't come to school tomorrow if you know what's best for you. Shh, emoji. I did not go to school the next day.
101 focuses on engaging the students in writing, learning. Remember to get under your desk.
Under the desk? What? This is the problem. Under the desk? That is not nothing, bro. Can we get a little bit of materials? Can I get like at least 300 wood, maybe some bricks, some metal? I'm pretty sure in Apex, they'll get busy on that easy. Under the desk. At that point, we finna get squad wiped. He got a gold shotgun. We don't even got nothing. We don't even have a pickaxe.
This took place 2 years ago, and I can still recall every moment in almost perfect detail. It was nearing the end of school. Everyone was on their way to their last period, which for me was history. A class that I not only wasn't good at, but I also disliked the teacher, and at that point I honestly had no motivation of even showing up. So, ultimately, I decided to ditch and hide out in one of the bathroom stalls located near the very back of the school.
Relatable. I would've did that too.
So I figured no one would find out anyway.
I would've did that too.
I was in the furthest back stall, playing some game on my phone, when the ear-deafening sound of the principal coming over the intercom made me jump.
Lockdown, lockdown. This is an emergency alert. Please follow lockdown procedures.
You're done.
To the nearest room or building. Lock the door and turn off all lights.
What does he do? Before we go, do y'all stay down? Do y'all stay low? Or do y'all go in? I don't know what I'll do. I think I'm gonna just hide in the stall. And I'm gonna just stand on the stall so they can't see me. Ooh, you gotta stand on the toilet, but you can't put your head over. They won't even know you in there. And it's locked. Oh yeah, you good.
Though I honestly didn't pay it any attention, considering they were all practice. And so I just continued to sit there in the stall and wait. But just then, all the lights to the building seemingly shut off all at once. The hum of the light faded, along with the buzzing of the AC unit.
I wouldn't move if I was him.
Had been cut off. The bathroom had gone pitch black, and that's when I was actually starting to get worried.
I would have folded. I would have called 911. I ain't gonna lie, I would have folded. I would have folded. Because now he can't even walk to the hallway to the nearest class. If you walk to the hallway, brother, you might just get third-partied. You know how this Fortnite shit go. As soon as you get into a match, you get third-partied. He about to get third-partied. Y'all are no longer in school no more. This is box fights. And you don't even have a weapon or materials.
Power was never cut off during practice lockdown drills. I texted my friend asking him what was going on, and literally right away he answered back with a text saying, "Dude, where are you? It's a real lockdown. Everyone's asking where you are." I told him I was in the bathroom, and he responds saying I should hide. But where else could I go?
He's done.
I wasn't just gonna run out into the hallway to find a better spot. So ultimately, I decided to stay and hide in the stall I was in.
Woo!
I turned my phone's brightness down and texted my friend again. I asked him what the reason was for the lockdown, and after 5 long minutes of waiting, he replied saying that apparently there was a kid armed with a knife banging on classroom doors and asking to be let in. Both my classroom and the bathroom I was in were on the same floor, So I turned off my phone and tried my best to see if I could hear anything. There were running footsteps, and that was shortly followed by the sound of the bathroom door opening. I was absolutely horrified at what I was hearing. Whoever entered walked towards the stall next to me, went inside, and shut the door. I held my breath for what seemed like forever. Then, to break the silence, in a shaky voice, I said, "Who's in here?" It was silent for a second, and then
What are you doing? No! 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 You're dead! You're dead! You're dead! You're dead! Nigga, is you white? Nigga, oh my god! I hope you're not black. You know we die first in them movies. This dude has just made himself an example. Well, look, let's be fair. A school threat with a knife? Yo, little skinny ass. You know the school threats be skinny. Discord mods. Puny. Short. A knife? I don't think I'd even be scared. All I gotta do is kick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type of dude, if I get into a fight, if it gets serious, I play dirty. I'm going to kick that nigga in the balls. I will never lose a fight.
a voice reply with, "I'm just looking for a place to hide. I heard there was a lockdown over the speakers." That didn't really answer my question, but the guy sounded around my age.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
I just let it go.
He's not the ops. He's not the ops.
We sat in silence for what seemed like forever, when finally we got another announcement telling all students to exit the school in an orderly fashion through the front doors, where cops would be waiting outside.
Exit the school?
I exited the stall, but was surprised to see the guy next to me didn't. I asked him if he was coming, and he replied saying, yeah man, just give me a couple minutes.
That's the school shooter.
But regardless,
you asked him was he coming in the dark? You ain't even hear his face or know his name, and you asked that? We know what perspective we getting.
Towards the front
He's
edge
about
of
to
the
die.
school. As I was walking, my phone went off. My friend had texted me. He said that apparently a kid who was maybe a couple years older than us tried to rob a nearby gas station at knife point. The guy actually stabbed a couple people, and when he was unsuccessful in getting any money, he ran to hide in our school to blend in as one of the students. But what horrified me the most was the last sentence. My friend said that the cops outside were saying that the kid was still inside, and that he was hiding somewhere in the back of the school. Reading this changed my walk to the front doors into a full-on sprint. Right as I got outside, I would frantically inform one of the police officers of what I had experienced. And after they searched the bathroom, they found it was empty, but that the window inside was broken. The kid had broken and escaped through the window.
Your ass must have been broke. Why he ain't rob you? He was looking for money. Why he ain't rob you? Nigga broke. Show. Let's go band for band, nigga. I'm playing. Bro, that is scary. That is terrifying. You was talking to him, and you peep how dumb he was. Yo, dude, you're coming? You're coming? Really? That's what you asked him? You lucky he didn't do your ass in. You lucky he didn't do... You know it's every man for themselves. And your little light skin... Bro, this dude had to been a point guard. You a team player now? Whole time that was the dude that was at the off, y'all. You lucky he had a knife ski.
I somewhat recently got my first real job as a teacher at a public elementary school in a nearby neighborhood. It was the first school year I was teaching.
By the way, this is story 2. This is story 2.
It was honestly pretty stressful. I teach a first grade class of around 20 kids, so you can imagine how chaotic it would get at times, especially with my lack of experience. I remember one day, I was in the middle of assigning the kids a worksheet for spelling simple words when the principal's voice came over the school's loudspeaker and ordered a lockdown. Now, being a new teacher, I wasn't yet informed of when the school had practiced lockdown drills around the year. Therefore, I had no idea if this was a drill or not. But I knew either way I had to follow protocol. I turned off the room's lights, locked the doors and windows, and had the kids sit against the walls out of sight.
I'm sorry, but don't tell me you finna get squad wiped by a first grader, nigga. I'm sorry, that's what I gotta say. You finna let a first grader really squad wipe you? That's gonna be how you end your story? The worst part, what the hell, who's at the elementary school, nigga? Stewie? Stewie about to squad wipe y'all. I don't get it, bro. I ain't letting no little nigga do me in. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all let me know. First grade class, lockdown. Unless there's some old head who came to an elementary school to come at kids like they did something to him.
I'd say maybe 5 minutes passed of complete silence when I could faintly start to hear doors being banged on down the hall. The
sound effect got me scared!
As as the sounds got louder as whoever was banging on the doors got closer. At this point, I still had no idea whether it was just the principal checking
Don't
out the
open it,
classroom
bruh.
locks or an actual intruder in the
Don't
school.
be dumb enough to even think about
My thoughts
opening
were
it.
interrupted by one of my students bursting out crying. It was too loud. There's no doubt whoever was outside would have been able to hear it. I could tell. The banging outside stopped in response to the noise, shortly after followed by a single pair of footsteps walking up to the door. It was silent for a few seconds, but the silence was quickly broken by a male's voice yelling out, "Hey guys, I think there's kids in this one." And that confirmed this lockdown was real. More footsteps could be heard running up to the door, and that's when genuine attempts to break down the door were made by multiple people. At that point, not a single kid in the class wasn't crying or screaming in fear. I didn't know what to do. I was never trained for this kind of situation. And that's when 2 gunshots could be heard. But it didn't come from the intruders. Police were now inside the building. Right after the shots were fired, the intruders could be heard running down the hall. 30 minutes later, and we were given the all clear. It turns out the intruders were 3 local high school students. They were eventually caught, but when asked why they did it, they would say close to nothing.
What?
Although, one of the kids claimed it was a bed, but personally, I don't believe that for a second.
I'm crying out there, bitch, bro. I thought them niggas was gonna die, bro. I'm literally crying, bro. I swear. I ain't gonna lie, my eyes got a little bit watery. He told me the first grade kids was in there scared, crying. Hold up. You mean to tell me you don't feel bad? The first grade kids was in there crying, bro. I would have turned into Superman so fast, nigga.
Stop the cap.
But I done watched too many animes in my life to go any kind of way. Y'all tell me, which anime y'all going? I ain't gonna lie. They tell me they life on the line. I'm going, what's that samurai movie where the nigga don't talk but he just kicks straight ass? I have to move like that. Somebody has to step up. What, you want the first grader to save you?
No bed is worth going to court over and even possibly losing your freedom.
They deserve to
Firmly
lose
believe
all their
they had
freedom.
much worse intentions. Although
Facts.
most likely traumatized, luckily no one was physically hurt. The shots that were fired by the police were claimed to have been warning shots and were aimed
Warning
directly into
shots?
the ground. It's been 2 years since this all happened, and I still teach first grade at the same school and even in the same classroom. And to this day, those bullet holes can still be seen in the school's hallway.
I don't know if I want my kids to be going to school where they got fucking bullet holes. Oh, hell no. Then you said you teaching in the same room? That would have been enough to scare me, boy. I'm scared. Nigga, I'm changing my name after that. You not even gonna remember the name of the classroom. My name ain't even Dual no more. Oh, no. What y'all would have done in these situations? Y'all let me
When I was
know.
in middle school. Technically, it was actually my last day in middle school. It was late May, and for our last day, our school would do a sort of field day where the whole school...
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Before I finish this, I want y'all to know, bro, my last day in middle school, bro, for some reason, it was some girls in 8th grade who really hated me. Oh, boy, they took that last day of school to let me know, Abdul, I want to beat your ass. Abdul, I hate you. I was sitting at a desk eating lunch. It was like 8 girls walked up to me, and they had a whole... Bro, these was girls who was on the A honor roll. They don't even have a grade lower than 95. I'm over here eating lunch by myself. I'm already mad because I'm trying to get at this shorty on the last day, and I'm getting curved. To top it off, we got 8 girls who come up behind me, and they straight start threatening me. They telling me I'm black, I'm a shadow. They telling me they tired of me. They started pushing me. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo! Mind you, when they said valedictorian, they said their names. When they say all 8 honor roll, they said their names. I was like, no way I got these dorks pressing me. On the last day, bro, they grew some balls. And I'll be honest, I took an L that day. I ain't gonna lie. That's all I'll say. Maybe I'll tell that story time on the Twitch. Y'all join the Twitch.
play a bunch of games to celebrate the end of the school year. Now, back then, I used to be a pretty active kid, but unfortunately, due to a recent concussion, I was unable to participate in any games the whole day. I was pretty disappointed, yeah, though I did bring my DS, and quickly opted to just sit inside one of the classrooms and play that, as, I mean, there wasn't really anything else I could do. None of the teachers seemed to mind, so there I was, all by myself in the classroom for my science class playing my DS. All the while the other kids got to play games in the school's gymnasium.
In the gym?
It was a weird feeling being in that
Why you
classroom
ain't just
alone.
play the DS in the
I don't really know how to
gym?
explain it.
I thought they was
Up until that point,
outside.
I don't think I'd ever been in a classroom completely alone. Something that needs to be mentioned is that the teachers that weren't watching the kids in the gymnasium were in a room across the hall having meetings. I'd say I was playing on my DS for not even an hour when my English teacher, Miss Allen, rushed up to the classroom's door and closed it from the outside. She didn't say anything to me, so I figured she just wanted to make sure I couldn't hear whatever the teachers were talking about across the hall. Forgetting about it, I went back to playing my DS. A couple minutes later, the classroom's door swung open. I expected to see one of the teachers coming in to check on me, but no, a man I'd never seen before walked into the room and closed the door behind him.
No!
The guy had to have at least been in his 50s, and so I just assumed it was some kid's dad. It wasn't unusual for parents to come into the school to bring a student their lunch, so I asked if he was looking for someone. He replied with no, in a tone that seemed almost offended that I would even ask that question.
No!
Before I could say anything else, the guy started walking towards me. I asked him what he was doing, and that's when he lifted up his shirt, revealing a handgun on his waistband.
What?
He followed it up by saying, "Look, kid, I'm gonna need you to come with me, or I'm gonna kill you." The guy said it in the most carefree tone I had ever heard, and that along with the fact that I'd never even seen a gun in person before.
I'm gonna be completely honest. When they say, bro, you heard him. That nigga said it like he always do this. I would be scared. Yo, it's one thing to say, "Get out all your shit or I'ma kill you." And then it's another thing to say, "Look, man, I'm really about to kill you if you don't come with me. I'm sorry, it's over for you." The most I can do is call 911. What if your homie texts you like, yo, come to the classroom, he has me for hostage. Me come to the classroom, nigga? Bro, my homie better not ever text me to save him. I don't care what it is. Me, nigga, the most I'm gonna do is call 911. Maybe if my homie getting his ass beat, I'm gonna break it up. If he's really getting beat up, I'm gonna step in. But if you lose fair and square, don't you dare say why you ain't help me, nigga. Don't you dare. Y'all tell me what y'all would do. I mean, I might help him and play gay if we really thinking about war, but...
Before I could fully comprehend the danger of the situation I was in, the guy firmly grabbed my wrist and started pulling me towards the classroom door. But before we got into the hallway, the deafening sound of our school's lockdown alarm started going off. This was followed by the guy instantly letting go of my wrist and making a run for it down the hall and through a back exit. I stood there in shock for a second, but ultimately went back inside the classroom. I'm not
He
sure
was
how much
about to
time
take
had
your
passed.
cheeks, bruh.
Miss Allen came back into the room and told me that she didn't want to scare me, but that there had been an intruder inside the building and a lockdown, which now was over, had taken place. I would tell her about the man, and instantly she brought me to a police officer who was already on the premises to explain what I had experienced. It turns out the man was the whole reason the school went into lockdown in the first place. The man was reported to have been scoping out the school all morning, and when he was seen getting close to the building itself, someone would call the police, which resulted in the lockdown. The guy was later caught and would openly admit that he had been trying to scare kids into getting into his car so he could kidnap them. And this reality still horrifies me to this day. Not a day goes by where I'm not thankful for the school's alarm going off when it did.
If I'm this nigga, bro, I'm getting homeschooled. Bro, he was about to take your shit. He was about to take your ass. That was the booty warrior, bro. He told you either gonna come with him or you gonna die. What you think he was gonna do? Cause let's be real. What do these 50-year-old people want from kids? I don't get it. What do the fuck you want from kids, though? What do the fuck the kid has to offer you, bro? That never made sense to me. These niggas be wanting kids. Look, y'all. Look. Shout out to these 4 people right here. I had fun watching this. I want to watch another one. I can't lie. So look, I'll watch another one just depending on how much y'all rock with this. If you want me to react to another one, like this video. I shouted out these 4 people for a serious reason. If you want to get a shout out at the end of any Abdul Up Next video, all you have to do is like this video and let me know in the comment section that you like. Join the Discord. Follow my Twitch. If you're going to be in the stream on Friday, if you're going to be in the stream on Thursday at 6:30 p.m., let me know. Eastern time, Atlanta, Georgia time, 6:30. Y'all let me know what y'all join up. I'm going to see y'all there, bro. It's going to be unlimited fun. We're going to be doing something the whole time. I'll see y'all soon.